of the expensive uniform required of Our Lady of Mercy Grammar School in Wolverhampton. The blazer was bought in a size 18 to allow Eve the opportunity to grow into it, and she tells me that she's still waiting for that to happen as she's still only a size 10. At school, Eve loved history, which she pursued at the University of Leeds, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree, and later diplomas in archive studies from the University of Liverpool and management studies from the University of Central Lancashire. After leaving Liverpool, Eve took her first job as an archivist for the Cheshire County Council, where her work on the history of the public sector sparked an interest in information management and governance. In 1985, Eve became team leader of the Management Effectiveness Unit at Birmingham City Council, serving there until 1988 when she became Assistant Director of Social Services. She subsequently moved over to Nottingham City Council in 1992 as Deputy Chief Executive, the first female Chief Officer of the Council since its establishment in the 1880s, and all this while also having 2 small children. It was at this time, whilst working increasingly closely with the health service, that Eve's focus shifted to the emerging theme of health inequalities and the wider determinants of health, as an early adopter of the model that housing and education were as important as access to health services in determining an individual's overall health and well-being. As a result, in 2000, Eve was approached by the government to set up the Health Development Agency, a body which compiled the evidence base for tackling key public health problems such as childhood obesity and smoking-related diseases, and then as chair of the NHS Institute for Innovation and Improvement, a post which she held until 2011. In 2005, amidst sharply rising utility bills, recent droughts and water companies failing to meet their leakage targets, the Consumer Council for Water was formed, and Eve was appointed by the Department of the Environment, Food and Rural Affairs as the founding chair, serving until 2015. In 2003, Eve was appointed as Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire in recognition of her service to public health. Following this time, Eve was appointed as chair of the Royal Orthopaedic Hospital in Birmingham, a specialist elective hospital providing healthcare for a wide range of musculoskeletal conditions. Eve was drawn to the opportunity of chairing a healthcare organisation during her mother's protracted illness, and following her death, knew that there were changes she could make for patient benefit. Her leadership and transformation projects, enhancing both the financial stability and the quality of patient care, led Eve to be chair of the Dudley Group Foundation Trust of Hospitals, and she is currently chair of the University Hospital Birmingham's NHS Foundation Trust, one of the largest hospital trusts in the UK. In 2020, Eve was appointed as chair of the newly designated Birmingham and Solihull Integrated Care System. Dame Eve was appointed as Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council of Aston University in 2017, and over 7 years she has chaired the University Council with distinction, working closely with 2 Vice-Chancellors, executive colleagues, and a range of independent staff and student members of Council. She has been tireless in her support and stewardship of the university, representing its interests through the Council and its committees, and advocating for it locally, regionally, and nationally. Despite such varied and challenging roles, Eve tells me that she's never been frightened moving between diverse sectors, driven by a willingness to always give things a go. In her experience, if you work hard and have great people with you, you can achieve anything. And Eve's distinguished career is testament to this. You will be forgiven for thinking that outside of work, that Eve wouldn't have much capacity for hobbies and interests. But 7 years ago, Eve successfully completed the Couch to 5K programme and has been running regularly ever since, even committing to the NHS 1,000 miles in a year challenge. And when she's not running, Eve tells me she likes to dance. And when she eventually sits still, she likes to read. Pro-Chancellor, In recognition of her significant contribution to higher education and the health services, I present on behalf of Senate Dame Eve Buckland for the award of the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Eve Buckland, on behalf of the University, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa. I now call upon Dr. Eve Buckland to address the congregation.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Aston graduates and honoured guests. Thank you, Professor Hilton, for your very kind words, and it is indeed a privilege and an honour to receive a degree alongside you all. I have loved being Pro-Chancellor of Aston. I left the post this year, but it will always hold a really special place in my heart. Not just because, as we've heard, it's an imaginative, innovative centre of teaching, learning, research, industry and enterprise that's making a huge impact in Birmingham and beyond. But particularly it has a place in my heart because of you, the students. You are what Aston is all about. It's been a privilege to serve alongside two chancellors. I welcome Jason Woorer, our new chancellor, as well as Alex Subich, our vice-chancellor, and the council and convocation. And I ought to explain to you, what is all this council business? Well, the council is the board of the university, where all the big decisions are made. And on the board, alongside all of the people that you're seeing today, sits the president of the Students' Union. And over my time, I've worked with some really terrific representatives of you students. Most recently with Atul Rana, who's now handed over to Juan Carlos. Your representatives bring your voice to the council, your needs, your wants, and they make us listen and reflect on how we meet them. And I'm really, really pleased that during the last 7 years, we've seen such an investment in the Student Union building, the campus, the creation of the new student space in the South Block, in things like security, in celebrations like Astonbury, in teaching and learning, making your university respond to you. In my time as Pro-Chancellor, sitting in a darker robe on one of those big funny thrones, I was often sitting there waiting to hear the honorary speaker. And I have to share with you, I was there probably like you are now, I suspect, thinking, I hope this isn't going to take long, because we really do want to get on with the action of giving you your degrees. I was also, when I was sitting on those chairs, looking at the stage, very keen to see the shoes, as I will be today, mostly, but not always, worn by the female graduates. And I have seen some amazing shoes in my time. It's usual for the person receiving this prestigious award of honorary doctorate to share with you some of their pearls of wisdom that got them to where they are today. But I'd like to take a slightly different approach, if that's okay. First of all, I think we all have a great deal to learn from you. You are a generation different from mine. You, like no other, is coping with extraordinary change. Those of you who've come through school and COVID university or studied during those years have seen the impact. And now AI and technology is disrupting the norms and rules of the way we're teaching and learning. And that's all going on in a world of social, political, economic environmental and technological change that create enormous uncertainty. I doff my cap to you. You've shown great resilience, adaptability, and flexibility, and I share with you those are the attributes you will need for the future. Harness those skills. And alongside your adaptability and flexibility, I urge you to continue to be courageous. Courage not only in responding to the challenges that life is throwing at you and will throw at you, but to hang on to the values of being young. As scientists, you have a strong and growing ethical base. But it is in you and your generation that I see most the values of decency, compassion, kindness, and integrity at the moment. Do not let the world of work, as you move on through it, undermine those values. You are the future, and change your workplaces if they don't meet those values. Celebrate your uniqueness, your difference, the things that make you so very special. As you've heard, I've spent a lot of my career being different. The first head girl in my school, not only with a very big blazer, but a black country accent. The first in my family to go to university with all of the responsibility on my shoulders that entails. And the first woman to be in so many, many roles, including as Pro-Chancellor of Aston. Like most people, I used to suffer from imposter syndrome, not being like everyone else, and not entirely sure that you fit in. But I can assure you, your uniqueness is your superpower. Whether it's your background, your ethnicity, your neurodiversity, your disability, your gender, or your sexuality, harness it. Be proud of it and work it. And remember, don't look down on anyone else who isn't the same. Never look down on anyone else, unless, of course, you're looking at their shoes. Continue to be great team players. When you enter the world of work, no one can be successful, not even right at the top of it, unless they are working well as part of a team. You will not be where you are today in this hall without the help of others. Not only your teachers and your family, but also those that you have studied alongside of, who've shared ideas and notes with, who've covered for you on those really bad days. That never stops. As the recent football in Europe shows us, you can't have starring players in a losing team. And some very final bits of advice from an older person. Take care of your whole self. When you enter the complete world of work, don't treat yourself as an afterthought. Often my generation did. And the junior doctors in the NHS are holding us to account on these issues. Work isn't your life. Take and enjoy your holiday. Eat well, be healthy, laugh a lot, make time for your friends and your family. Life is very short, and a job doesn't always love you back. I would also urge you to protect your privacy, something I'm growing more and more aware of. Protect your brand. Your generation, I think, is far more savvy about social media than mine ever was. And to be honest, I'm very glad that my entire student life at Leeds isn't plastered all over TikTok. But increasingly, employers will look at how you are portrayed in your social media, in your tweets and posts and videos. The NHS, like many others, is very hot on this, and increasingly subjects all of us who work for the NHS to tests to ensure that we are fit and proper people to hold public office. And only this year, someone outside of the organisation was checking through all my Pinterest boards. And I can assure you, I'm only glad that they found what to do with grey hair over 50, rather than my plan for world domination. Build yourself a lifeboat to keep with you all your life. By that I mean a small group of people, not only your family, but those who'll be there for you whatever and you for them. They will have your interests in their hearts. They'll be proud when you win, and they'll challenge you when you're wrong. My lifeboat has grown over the years, and I have just probably 5 or 6 people that spread from school right through work, as well as my family. But I ought to pay tribute to my lovely husband, Steve, here today, who's always got a seat in my lifeboat and always has a strong hand on the tiller as I'm about to tip it over or go off the cliff. As the clock ticks on, and this address ticks on, and the excitement of your graduation grows, I want to say, finally, and add my thoughts about how brilliant and fantastic you are. As I said, you embody all that is brilliant about Aston University. Go forward from this platform, enjoy this day, enjoy your jobs, enjoy your life. And I'll finish with a quote from Bob Dylan, an old guy who was young once and who is very special to me and my family. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. And may you stay forever young. Thank you.
I now call upon Professor Chris Langley, Deputy Dean of the College of Health and Life Sciences, to present candidates for the conferment of degrees.
Chancellor, I call upon Professor Devitt to present candidates from the College of Health and Life Sciences programmes for the conferment of awards.
Chancellor, I present the following candidates. For the degree of Master of Research in Biosciences, Bilal Akhtar. Olamide Mayua Babatunde. Sasha Mia Kieran. Umair Ahmed Shah. Christian Shelton. Ross Martin Worledge. For the degree of Master of Science in Stem Cells and Regenerative Medicine, Handun Nethige Rochelle Domindri Abesena. Fatima Alabad. Adesumbo Zainab Aladegba. Umasayeda Altaf Badat. Ofune Amaka Duze. Thomas James Hartley. Yukta Samir Hindalaka. Jaya Auxilia Pushpam Gerald. Swati Kalashetty Baskar. Salina Kumar. Mithra Maheswaran Pillai. Hamida Masahi. Mariam Tanvir. Mohammed Ibrahim Tumsa. Jeevan Verdi. Faiza Zahir. For the degree of Master of Biology, 4-year honours programme, Samir Akhtar Ahad. Seydul Goni. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Applied Biomedical Science, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Cara Berry. Nusratul Firdaus. Alicia Hill. Hakomalpreet Kaur. Manvir Kaur. Jessica Knight. Via Mal. Natisha Mistry. Alexander Owen Nash. Amra Nasser. Julie Kim Vo. Mary West. Adil Saeed Saif Al Yaroubi. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Mariam Mahmouda Awan. Samir Sardar Basharat. Matthew Carey. Anisha Rani Chanda. Alexander Igene. Alia Khan. Sidra Buktia Khan. Justina Kloss. Izetta Conti Bachtili. Casey Lee. Alicia Lock-Yu Lee. Hanisha Madian. Langa and Como. Shirley Ann Afori. Adil Parvez. Aidan Preedy. Jamari Thompson. Cleopatra Zanelli Wanganayi. Hafsa Zafar. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Ria Lachani. Adam Thomas Wood. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, 3-year honours programme, Michael Abrokwa. Calva Alcabaz. Shariah Clark Shaw. Bethany Amy Evans. Isabel Harris. Farah Jiwa. Samuel Judge. Orioloa Samson Long. Rashmi Mahadevan. Iktia Fauzi Mohsen. Damini Virendra Patel. Joel Ravenhill. Joseph Alexander Rowe. Samuel Talarovich. Harvey Wilkes. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, 4-year honours programme with placement year. Aman Ali. Magdalena Allet. Rebecca Torchi Anunobi. Temeteo Deborah Arawolo. Mohammed Ibrahim Bawa. Eve Bending. Natalie May Fuller. Dalia Gindiel. Priya Goklani. Kolchuma Jahura Goni. Zina Arifa Hasifik. Paige Hogg. Tracy Obeng. Jonathan Opanifoloa Ogontoyinbo. Silna Manyali. Ahmed Anaf Sadab. Flora Ward Lewis. Cameron Wyard. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, 3-year honours programme, Shadi Abdul Kawi Munov. Kasail Ahmed. Grace Alfred. Iftika Anjum. Ella Lauren Antoine. Hebo Awale. Selena Ajoa Biden. Taiba Basharat. Deidria Ball. Vijendra Bandari. Lucy Ann Coates. Elizabeth Alice Megan Coates. Olivia David. Amelia Rona Francesca Dyer. Esther Fatuade. Shakiba Gambari Baste Daimi. Jagpreet Singh Gill. Serena Gurung. Martina Gustalik. Tanaka Claire Guagua. Lucianne Harmon. Wanxin Huang. Hang T. Tan Huyn. Matusha Jayakanthan. Olivia Julal. Ibrahim Mohammed Kaid. Akifa Aksar Kanim. Anisha Kanom. Ramisa Kanom. Jakia Khatun. Noah Osazua Pazirua. Kara Jai Long. Simran Man. Neha Sara Mano. Chisom Marcus. Sidra Masood. Olivia McLaren. Sarah Mensa. Hidayah Mirja. Adnan Mir. Rueda Abdul Rahman Mohammed. Talvin Amrit Momi. Joseph Morgan. Mohammed Suleiman Mogul. Venakai Michelle Mudzingwa. Mervish Nissa. Egamberde Normuradov. God's will Okundeye. Mary Stephanie Adede Osabute. Felice Owen Hutchinson. Maria Patel. Polly Louise Payne. Zoya Qureshi. Robina Ramzan. Ahmed Ravat. Aisha Sadiqa. Louise Shah. Sarah Shah. Unbreen Sharif. Arij Shiraz. Felicity Simalinkosi Sibanda. Comfort Simpson. Olorontosin Bolowatife Sofololwe. Maha Soki. Isatu So. Benjamin Dean Stevens. Maida Sultana. Yannick Taylor. Shruti Mary Thomas. Olivia Victoria Tonks. Bintu Toure. Irfan Udin. Yasmin Leila Johar. For the Certificate of Higher Education, Abdur Rahim Hussain.
Chancellor, I present those candidates from the College of Health and Life Sciences whose names appear in the programme but who are not here today for admission in absentia to their respective awards.
I admit them. Aston University prides itself on the strong working relationship we have with the Aston Students' Union. Our staff are committed to providing the best possible student experience to one and every one of our students, putting them at the centre of what we do. It's therefore only fitting that a member of our graduating cohort is invited on behalf of their peers to reflect on their time at Aston University and what lies ahead. I therefore now call upon Vayamal to address the congregation.
Vice-Chancellor, lecturers, friends and family, and proud graduates, I am honoured to have the opportunity to stand before you all today to speak on behalf of my fellow Biosciences classmates as we celebrate this incredible milestone. I want to begin by saying a massive congratulations, of course, to the class of 2024. After all the ups and downs that we have faced throughout our degrees, we have finally made it. University has been a journey. I remember going through a completely virtual welcome week in first year, meeting my tutor group on a Blackboard call, the nerves of speaking to new people, and the excitement of starting a new life. From starting the degree in the middle of the pandemic, we didn't have a lot of the same experiences as previous cohorts. We had to work through unstable times and complete isolation, which in itself was a struggle worth a second degree. I'm sure we all remember the virtual lab practicals, the Blackboard breakout rooms, and the endless technical issues while we navigated a new online world. Despite this, we still built connections with people, made friends for life, and made a lot of beautiful memories together in the process. Once restrictions eased, I remember walking into a lab for the first time, proud in my white lab coat and intrigued by the bottles that laid out before me. I reminisce fondly about using a pipette for the first time and failing miserably at it too. How we have all improved so much since then. Look at how far we have come. Our degrees have shaped us into who we are today, and we couldn't have done it without the support from the staff at Aston University. Thank you to our personal tutors, module leads, laboratory technicians, library staff, careers advisors, and research project supervisors for guiding us through our journey. You listened to our concerns, adapted to a new virtual style of teaching, and still created a support system to help us excel. We are immensely grateful for your support, guidance, and for giving us the privilege of learning from your life work. As well as the staff, I want to say thank you to all of our friends and family for their continued support, patience, and love throughout our degrees. Now, I stand here before you today not only because of my hard work, but because of the hard work and sacrifices that my parents made just so that I could study and pursue what I love. They have witnessed the countless hours of revision and 4 a.m. bedtimes, but have never failed to keep me going with prayers and sharing those late nights with me, even if they had early starts the next day. I am eternally grateful for them. I also want to say a special thank you to the parents who came here from different countries in hopes of better lives for their children. Look at what your children have achieved today. Your sacrifices have laid the success and the foundations of us. Today, we as graduates celebrate the fruits of our determination, perseverance, and resilience. All the tears, late nights, laughs with friends, and last-minute plans have come down to this moment. Now, success looks different to everyone. It may be passing the degree while having caring responsibilities, working countless hours in jobs to make ends meet, or after years of personal battles. Whatever success looks like to you, you have achieved it today. In the room today, we have future scientists, doctors, researchers, and leaders of change. Aston has given us the tools to make a better future for ourselves and for many generations after us. And now we have the opportunity to use those tools and create the change that we need with compassion and love. No matter our personal circumstances or motivations, we have all reached the milestone that we felt was so far away. And if a pandemic couldn't stop us, then nothing can. I wish you all the very best for your future endeavours, and I hope that we all lead lives filled with purpose, happiness, and strength to help others. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day celebrating.
Thank you. I now call upon Professor Alex Subic, Vice-Chancellor and Chief Executive, to address the congregation.
Chancellor, honored guests, colleagues, Aston University graduates. Firstly, let me thank Via for a touching address to this generation of graduates. I think her story and her experience resonates with many of us in this room today, and it just is a symbolic verification of the amazing students we have here at Aston and the amazing journeys they undertake to progress towards success. Let me add my own personal congratulations, as well as those of the university, to each and every one of our new graduates. The qualifications you have worked so hard to achieve are highly regarded by your peers, your communities, and by universities and employers around the world. Your new qualifications are undoubtedly the result of your own ability, your dedication, and your hard work. However, your achievement would not have been possible without the support and encouragement of a large number of people, many of whom are in this room and online today. Let's spend a few moments to consider all those who helped you to get here today. So please, will all our new Aston University graduates stand up? I now invite our graduates to say a big thank you to all those who have supported you, your families, your friends, and your teachers. Please give them a huge and rousing round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. I also take this opportunity to thank our people, our academic staff, technical staff, and professional services colleagues, all of whom are dedicated to the success of all our students. Over 2,000 Aston University staff have been immensely committed to helping you achieve the award you will receive today. We are all incredibly proud and excited to see you graduate and to share in your future success. As a new graduate of Aston University, you will know that we have a mission to ensure that our students are best equipped to succeed in work and life. As you will find out, your qualifications are valuable and prized assets to both yourself and to employers worldwide. We encourage all our graduates to use their qualifications as they are intended, to fully leverage and demonstrate the graduate attributes you will have developed in your time with us, to be a strong communicator, to enjoy and support teamwork, to combine core professional and technical skills with problem solving, creativity, and critical thinking. Above all, to commit to improving the communities and organizations you will work with, and to making our world a better place. Being an Aston graduate matters on so many levels. Please use these skills well and develop your career to make us and your families proud. Today, you also join the amazing Aston alumni family. Our global alumni community reaches over 170 countries and thousands of organizations. You will have the opportunity to engage with our Aston for Life online community, connecting you to alumni all over the world to support you in your professional and personal lives. Use this opportunity. To make sure you visit the Alumni Relations and Development team, please visit Students' Union building to learn more and become a part of this wonderful community for life. You can also pick up a copy of the Birmingham Post, which lists all our graduate students' names. So congratulations again. I do hope that you will all come to stay on campus after the ceremony and join your friends and colleagues in the Students' Union to celebrate your success. Thank you and best wishes for the future.
Our ceremony today is drawing to a close. Before it does, however, I'd like to add my personal congratulations to those of the Vice-Chancellor. You are equipped with a qualification that provides strong foundations to transform your future and that of the communities, companies and individuals you'll work alongside. Whatever you choose to do, I'm sure you will do it well. And I wish each and every one of you the greatest possible success as you pursue your chosen careers. It's an Aston tradition that we take a group photo of all our graduates after each ceremony. Our new graduates are therefore invited to join the academic procession at the end of the ceremony for a group photograph back on campus. I would encourage all our guests to come and watch and, of course, take your own photos. However, we would appreciate it if our guests would remain in the hall until the procession and all the graduates have left before joining them back on campus to continue your celebrations with prize givings and complimentary refreshments in the Student Union building. I now declare this degree congregation closed and invite those who are able to please be upstanding for the national anthem.
But those words were